Okay, we're live, I think. Hi, guys. Welcome to Defending Elvis. How we going? Can you see me okay, everyone? Right, let's just get... So Tino is with me, so you will expect a few noises. He's very happy. Tino, my 5-year-old boy, went to football this morning. It was his last football of Christmas. And he was excellent. He was running and dribbling and shooting and scoring and passing and tackling and defending. And he was even in goal. He was super fast. He was amazing. I was so proud of him. So my wife is at work only for another 1 hour, and then she is off work for 2 weeks. So she's in a very good mood. She went out last night. She got drunk because it was the Christmas party for the school teachers. Oh, that's good, Sarge. I did post a couple of little pics, little video of Tino playing football. So all is good. Right, my throat. Someone gave me some advice about my throat. The best advice for my throat is to stop talking. That's never gonna happen. Does anyone here think that I'm ever gonna stop talking? Nah, not Louis, not Big Mouth Louis. So hi Funky, hi Anna Maria and Jane. And Sarge, you sent me some brilliant links yesterday. Thank you, Sarge. All of them were excellent. Obviously, the growing up with Scientology was brilliant. Of course, I want to give Miss Sam's a big shout out. Should we get, what is Miss Sam's? Can someone just remind me Miss Sam's proper YouTube name? Let me just tell Donna. Let me just tell Karen we're live. Hi, Karen. Hope you're well. Love you. Yeah. Obviously, Karen is Donna's assistant and friend. Me and Karen are good mates. Warm, real lemon water will help. Thank you, Deborah. So what is Miss Sam's? Is it something celestial? I'm trying to get Miss Sam's proper name. We are going to be reviewing that video, 100%. Let's see if it comes up. Oh, Sarge, they were really good. I watched them as well. I have watched both growing up. Thanks, Karen. I have watched both growing up with Scientology. Aaron, I've watched both his videos. There was, the other one that I like, was it Sarge? Was it you that sent me the woman that is a tarot card reader? Her video was brilliant. Sarge, was it you? So Miss Sam's, all right, so she has 2 channels, right? So Celestial Tarot reading with Miss Sam's, okay? I am a massive fan. Miss Sam's, excellent. Celestial Tarot readings with Miss Sam's. You have to subscribe to it, guys. She is on it. The title of the video was Lisa Marie and Riley donated eggs to John Travolta. Yeah, so Sarge, I watched that video, yeah, that tarot lady, and I tell you what, she did a brilliant introduction. She read out some really good newspaper clips, which I have posted on our Facebook, yeah, really good. I'm Sarge, I'm going to be reviewing that. I'm definitely reviewing that. It's too good. Yeah, she was excellent. Yeah. Sarge, what is the name of her channel? Can you just tell me? Hi, Emily Agabosu. Merry Christmas. So Sarge, what is the name of that of that woman? So guys, I wonder if Sarge will get it. But this tarot card lady, she was brilliant. Her review of Lisa Marie, she was defending. She was defending. There we are, Alicia Wicker. Alicia Wicker. Guys, let's see if I can get it up. It was really good. Sorry, my throat. Right. Let's have a look. Let's see if I can find it. I did post it on my thing, but let's just see if it comes up. 1 second, guys. No, it's not here. But Alicia Wicker. I'm going to see if I can find it on my search. Alicia. Oh, I'm live, yeah. Lee. Do you have last time? Good. No problems. Right, here we go. Alicia Wicker. Tarot Files with Alicia. So it looks like she's got 2 channels. Yeah? Is that right? Alicia Wicker. You can't really see it, but guys, definitely look her up. I'm going to subscribe to both. Let me just see which one's got the I want to see which one's got the Lisa Marie video on it. So she's got 2 channels, one with over 25,000 subscribers. So it could be the smaller of the 2. Let me just look at the other one. Shut the video. Check them out. You're what? Chicken? So like Tina's talking to me, but we don't have any chicken. Right, I need to finish my video. Right, okay. So please subscribe to Celestial Miss Sam. Yeah? Please, I just got it up, didn't I, guys? Please subscribe to them. Seriously, and Miss Sam's, thank you for giving me a shout out, because Celestial Tarot Readings with Miss Sam. And she's given us a shout out before, and she gave us a shout out last night. So brilliant. Right, let's get your comments up. So first of all, what we're going to do, we're going to look at Rhonda's video, Presley Mania. Guys, one of my favorite videos that Rhonda, we all love Rhonda, Presley Mania, we all love her. One of my favorite videos that she has ever done. Loved it. Now, come on, really, today's a good day, because we've had Rhonda at Presley Mania exposing that we can't say it's 100%, but it's very likely that Priscilla secretly married Marco Garibaldi. Very likely. I would say 99%, but I won't be able to, I can't say it 100%. I believe it. I want to put myself out there, guys. 100%, I believe that, Tina, turn it down, please. I believe that Priscilla secretly married Marco Garibaldi a long, long time ago. And part of the reason it was kept a secret was so that she could carry on making money from the Presley name. Yeah, she wanted to keep that Presley name. Now, it's just an opinion for entertainment fact, not a fact. Just an opinion. And, right, right, let me get your comments up. And then we're going to have a chat, guys. So there's going to be a few videos today. I'm probably going to try and make about at least 4 videos today. If my wife lets me, if the kids let me. Okay? So I'm definitely I want to review Aaron's videos at Growing Up in Scientology. I want to review Miss Sam's. I want to review is it Alicia? I can't remember her name now. The tarot card lady. I want to fully review Rhonda's video. There's a lot of good stuff out there at the moment, guys. A lot, because obviously Lauren Crime. I have to finish off that review. We got a lot to get through. Yeah. So, but for right now, obviously, we are going to expose the truth about Navarone, Priscilla, Marco Garibaldi, how unfair things have been to poor Lisa Marie Presley. Honestly, poor Lisa Marie, what has she gone through? Yeah, and all these lies that have been said about poor Elvis Presley by his own ex-wife for decades. Guys, the whole world has been conned and tricked. You know, everything I say is for entertainment purposes, not fact. But, come on. Yeah? We are going to discuss Bridget Cruz. Now, please remember this, guys. I do support Bridget Cruz. Yeah? I know I've got some strong feelings about how the lawsuit is being fought. But I do support Bridget Cruz. I do want Bridget Cruz to win this lawsuit. Yeah? Please don't. It's up to you. You have to make your own minds up. I support her. Yeah? Don't forget, I've had long chats with her. Many long chats. And I know exactly what's going on. in many ways, yeah. And I want her to win. Now, the way that she's fighting the lawsuit, I have opinions about, but she is the one fighting it. So she feels, doesn't she? Yeah. She feels that, airing the dirty laundry, isn't that what it is? Airing dirty laundry is the way to get a result from Priscilla. Is it ultimately what is really going on with these lawsuits? Bridget is firing missiles to get a reaction. Isn't that what's happening? Yeah. But I also understand Bridget is going through hell. It's an extremely expensive, stressful, emotional lawsuit. Yeah. I do think that Priscilla literally just changed her mind. That's just an opinion. Yeah. Pulled out of these contracts. I do understand that you fans, some of you are worried about what went on before Priscilla and Bridget fell out. I understand that, guys. I know Ebru, he's concerned about what went on before they fell out. Elaine is another one, isn't she? Elaine is worried about what went on before Priscilla and Bridget fell out. I get it. I'm trying to see all points of view. I'm trying to give a balanced view. But I will say this: I am on Bridget's side. I want Bridget to win. I like Bridget. She's a lovely person. She's very kind, friendly, respectful. She's very smart. She's a businesswoman. So Anna Maria says, who knows what tactics Bridget was subjected to by Marty Singh? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Anna Maria, I completely take that on board. That it's going both ways. There are tactics, missiles being fired both ways. Yeah. This is over large amounts of money, but this is also very personal because Bridget feels that she bent over backwards to save Priscilla's ass. Priscilla allegedly was in deep trouble. Bridget was her friend, and they had been friends for a few years. Even the families were friends, yeah. So Bridget feels with Kevin Fialco that she came to the rescue and has been completely dumped on from a great height. Yeah. So I think initially Bridget was hoping that Priscilla would do right by Bridget because of these contracts signed. Yeah. But in the end, you can tell that Priscilla is standing her ground. She's not going to give. And this is a full-on fight to the end. Now, they're not at trial yet. This is a civil case. But I will say this. Priscilla, in my opinion, changed her mind. Right, let's get your comments on here. Priscilla literally changed her mind, yeah? And I honestly, I believe that. I think Bridget did as much as she could to help Priscilla. Let me just get the comments on here, guys. Priscilla did as much as she could with don't forget, Bridget is very smart. She is a self-made entrepreneur. She runs a business that is a multi-million-pound business with her team, yeah? So I really do believe that she did everything she could to help Priscilla. And she was involved allegedly in negotiations with Riley concerning a few things that concern you guys, like the meditation garden, obviously the amendments to the trust. Now, Bridget, the way she sees it is that she was trying to help. She was trying to resolve matters. Many things were going on behind the scenes that the public didn't know about. So Bridget feels that she was trying to do right. She put thousands of hours into it. She invested hundreds of thousands of pounds into the brand of Priscilla, name, image, likeness. So Bridget really does feel like she's been slapped in the face. Okay? So I just want to say, I know that there's strong feelings about Bridget Cruz, but I also want to say I do support Bridget Cruz. So Bridget, in case you watch me, I do support you. I have just one more thing to add. I have one more thing to add. The thing that the part of the lawsuit where it discusses Priscilla being very close to Navarone, having an unusual close relationship between Priscilla and Navarone, I don't like that. I think it's a bit too far. I think it's a step too far. So this is my criticism of the way this lawsuit is being played out. Obviously, it's multiple lawsuits. Is yes, discuss the, there's many things that have been brought up, hasn't there? There's the egg donation. There's of Riley. I personally think the egg donation of Riley and Lisa should have been kept private, because I think that is a very sensitive thing that's happened. I think it's beautiful that Lisa Marie helped John Travolta and Kelly Preston. I think it's beautiful that Riley helped Kelly Preston and John Travolta. I think it's a very sensitive, personal thing that happens between close friends, very close family friends. I personally don't think that needed to come into the lawsuit. I know they brought it in because of jurisdiction issues. So Priscilla was trying to say, I'm nothing to do with this jurisdiction, and that is why, the Florida stuff, and that is why, how can I say it? I think Bridget felt she needed to bring up the secret grandchild to help her with jurisdiction issues. Yeah. I personally would have rather that the secret donations, the egg donations, was kept private. Yeah, that's my view. I also think this odd situation where Priscilla is, yeah. Yeah, go on, have it. Yeah, have it. I know, have it. You're just eating it. Tina. Go and see if there's one next to the bed upstairs. Go and have a look. I don't know if there is. Okay. It's all right. Tina wants some popcorn. So the thing I'm trying to say, guys, is I understand what Bridget is doing. She's fighting the lawsuit with guns, all guns blazing. She's trying to get a reaction from Priscilla, from Priscilla's lawyer. She's probably trying to put Priscilla in her place. She's probably trying to get them to settle, get them to pull out, back down. I see what Bridget's doing. She's like, she's firing the guns, yeah? But I don't like the donation thing being brought up. It's very sensitive. It was done out of love, wasn't it? Let's face it. Lisa Marie donated her eggs out of love. Riley Keough donated her eggs out of love. They clearly were very, very close to Kelly Preston, to Kelly Preston and John Travolta. Yeah? So I would have kept that part of it out. And the other thing is this weird closeness between Priscilla and Navarone. I don't like it. I'm uncomfortable with it. That word, I don't like, the word that starts with I, second letter N, in. I don't like it. Now, bring up all the other stuff. Bring up all the alleged, the wrongdoing, financial wrongdoing, about, the selling off of EPE. There's many other things that could have been brought up that exposes Priscilla. Many other things. Don't forget, Priscilla has done so many things wrong. Yeah, the divorces, the unfaithfulness. There's so many things that could have been brought up. Those two things I find very sensitive. Okay, guys? So, yeah, Matthew, you clearly don't believe it, yeah? Matthew, can I ask, Matthew, do you mind if I ask you? Do you disbelieve that there is egg donations that were done? I know that there's no proof, but Matthew, can I ask you, Matthew at Hillbilly Cat, do you disbelieve it? Please, just let me know how you feel. Let me know how you feel, guys. How many of you believe it? How many of you don't believe it? So Emily says, Marco was Brazilian. Yeah. Come on, guys. Even though Presley Mania obviously has announced this big announcement that they had secretly married, we all knew. Let's be honest. It's no big secret, is it? Yeah. I know that Obviously, lovely Rhonda has announced it now, and everyone's talking about it. But we all knew. How many people here already knew that Priscilla and Marco Garibaldi had secretly married? We've been talking about it for a couple of, you guys have been talking about it for years. I've been talking about it for a year and a half. Yeah. So, hi, Karen. Right, let's just read a couple of comments. Yeah, they were. I think Emily, you and me, I think we agree on that, don't we? Yeah. So Matthew, just give me a yes or no. Do you believe it? Yes or no? I understand the whole legal strategy thing, and I understand. You just said I think Bridget was telling the truth. She would have released it to the press. So, Matthew, yes or no? Travolta cannot sue because of the way Bridget released the info. Okay, thanks, Matthew. But, Matthew, do you believe it, yes or no? And I'm asking you guys, Team Elvis, Elvis Defenders, do you believe that there have been eggs donated to Kelly Preston and John Travolta? Do you believe it's true or not? I do. I do believe it. I'm definitely leaning I believe it. That's just how I feel. Yeah? I'm not going to say 100%. So Matthew, just yes or no. Do you believe it or not? Yes or no? Come on, my friend. I'm not talking about Bridget yet. We'll bring up Bridget as well in a second. I'm waiting for Matthew's answer. Come on. Travolta is in Scientology. They are extremely litigious and allegedly signed off on the donating of the eggs. Thanks, Anna. I believe the egg donation. I believe the egg donation. Nor. Yeah, but I haven't. Matthew, I just want an answer, yes or no. I just want yes or no, or come on, let's have an answer. I do not make judgment based on rumors. Fair enough. Oh, I see what you mean. Right, Matthew, I'm starting to understand. Are you saying you're not ready to make a judgment? Is that what you're saying? So, Matthew, is that your point? I understand that. I get that. Yeah. So basically, so far, what you know so far, because there's no actual evidence, you can't make a judgment. Yeah. I understand that. All right. So, all right, you are. So you're committed. No, I do not believe. Okay, that's fine. So guys, that's fine. Matthew, you know you and me are friends. And I respect you. Please subscribe to Matthew at Hillbilly Cat. Okay, everyone else, give me a yes or a no. Yes, I want more info to be sure, but I lean to no. Okay, I respect that, Matthew. Thank you. Carolyn, I just think Bridget would have to be completely insane to say something like that without proof. Carolyn, I agree. Carolyn, I'm with you. Hope you're well, Carolyn. Matthew can reserve his judgment if he wants. That's reasonable. I agree. Anna Maria, remember, Anna Maria, I'm quite happy for people to disagree with me. I'm quite happy for people to debate with me, and to we can agree to disagree. So please don't become defensive. You don't have to be defensive with me because I'm happy either way. Yeah, we don't have to agree. Okay, right. In fact, I like a bit of debate. Yeah. So hi Kate, how are you, Kate? So Kate says Kate believes it because why would Bridget Cruz say it if it wasn't true? It's quite an extreme thing to say. Thanks, Kate. Bridget is totally legally protected because this is released in a lawsuit. Yeah, and it's a civil lawsuit, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, right. So does anyone want to say if they believe it, yes or no? Yes or no? Anyone want to say? So if you make up lies in a lawsuit, you can be sued. Serious questions, I have no idea. Yeah, Matthew will explain that, I think. Remember, I'm no legal expert. I'm just Louis in his kitchen. And I'm just an Elvis fan, guys, chatting. I'm not a researcher. I'm not an expert. So Sergeant says 60-40. I'm 60-40 donor egg. So does that mean, Sarge, do you mean you're 60% you do not believe it? Is that what you mean? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I love it. Yeah. Okay, so next question. Next question. How many of you believe that Priscilla did marry Marco Garibaldi? How many of you believe Priscilla did secretly marry Marco Garibaldi? So Gio says, yes, I believe that eggs were eggs in Science Charlie. Yeah. Yeah, so you believe it. Gio believes it. So Jane says yes. Oh, thanks, Anna Maria. Okay, so let's answer that. How many of you here, there's like over 40 of you at the moment. How many of you here believe that Priscilla secretly married Marco? How many of you? Let's just see where we are. No, she would not give Marco. So Matthew says no, she would not give Marco legal access to her money. Well, actually, if you look at the documents that Rhonda has shown us, the way that those documents were drawn up were to take away Marco's legal rights, as you just said, for access to money. Those documents that Rhonda showed, yeah, were Priscilla. Really, it was like a prenup, wasn't it? Those documents that I read on Rhonda's show, to me, was taking away Marco's right to have legal access to money as spouse. Yeah. So what you've just said is a bit contradictory, because you have to understand the documents. Have you, Matthew? Have you read the documents? Did you watch Rhonda's show, Matthew? Did you watch Rhonda's show? It's very clear that was drawn up to stop Marco claiming money if Priscilla died. Yeah. Well, that's not Matthew. That's not true. Go and read the documents. Go and read the documents. Yeah. So, did you what, Matthew? Did you watch Rhonda's show? Did you watch it? Have you read the documents? Read them. Watch Rhonda's show. Then tell me what you think. Then give me your opinion. Yeah. Right. I mean, don't worry, because we're going to do it now anyway. Yeah. So So Anna Marie, I would like to know why she took the risk. Well, I would say I think she loved him. She loved Marco. Luann says, I believe Priscilla married Marco. Carolyn says, yes, I believe that, that they, yep. Kate says, we've always thought so. Yeah, guys, come on. We've always thought it. This is not news to me, but I like the fact that Rhonda has put it out there on Presley Mania. I love it. Yeah. But we all knew. We all knew. Come on. This is not nothing new. All right. Right. Okay, Matthew. Once you read it, you may see things differently. Yeah. You may see things differently. When I read it and when I did some research, I thought, she's making sure he can't claim any money from the Elvis estate. She's being very careful. It's like a prenup. She's like, yeah, I'll be your partner, but you ain't having any money. That's what I read from it. Yeah. It was definitely a legal document. Yeah. That's how I saw it, guys. Yeah, Rhonda's show was excellent. I loved it. Seriously, guys, it is one of my favorite shows Rhonda has ever given. I loved it. Loved it. Yeah. So what was the reason for marrying him except being in love? Yeah. Yeah, why else do people get married? Anna Maria, come on, why else do people get married? She fancied the pants off him. Yeah, I agree, Sarge. Yep, there's many things that have called him a spouse. Yeah, they were brilliant. Yeah, Rhonda and Amy together are excellent. Come on, they're the other. Who else defends Elvis like that? It's you have actually Miss Sams does a bloody good job of it. Of course, Rhonda and Amy Collett do a fantastic job of it. Who else? Yeah, I think Joe Sins does a little bit, but I think Joe Sins has many other topics that he does as well. Obviously, don't forget, guys, Joe Sins sent me his lovely book, guys. Please buy his book, Joe Sins, Rare Elvis Photos. The Night Elvis Saved Christmas. Thank you, Joe Sins. Thank you so much. I class Joe as a good friend, yeah? I do agree that the newspaper clips, there's many newspaper clips out there. It's not evidence. It's not evidence, yeah? I will always, and this is the other thing that has come up. I will always say this, guys. We can't class newspaper clips as evidence. We can't do that. And when I twist your arms to prove what you're saying, please don't take it personally, because I know that one of the people that joined us yesterday got upset because I was saying we must prove what we say. We must prove what we say. We must have evidence. We must be able to support it, back it up with documents, or at least let's find it somewhere where it's been said. At least that. And that person took it very personally. You don't have to. You don't have to. We are just agreeing to disagree. Sometimes we're going to agree to disagree. So please don't take things personally. Please don't. Yeah. There's no need for it. There's no anger here. I'm quite happy that people have different opinions, that we disagree on things. That no anger. So to that person, I'm not going to name you. Please don't worry. Please don't take things personally. Right. Let's play Rhonda's video. Here we go, guys. So I just want to say I loved this. I am a massive fan of Presley Mania. Okay, guys? Now, this is part one. We've got a lot more videos to do today. And we are going to do an Ella dog walk. We will be doing an Ella dog walk today. Okay.
Navarone alleges in the lawsuit that Bridget has filed against him that his mom secretly married Marco Garibaldi, his dad. Yes, this is true. I'm going to read to you. I'm going to put it up on the screen here. This is what it actually says.
So guys, Matthew, this is the document, okay? So let's let Rhonda do her thing, okay? So this is for Rhonda, this is proof that they were secretly married. Okay. Now, I have looked into this. I don't think it's 100% proof, but it's pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah. Let's keep going.
This is in a footnote in the summary of the case and factual allegations. This is direct from the lawsuit. I'm not making this up.
Now, I must say this, right? Now, we have to be careful. Just because it's in a lawsuit doesn't make it fact, doesn't make it, even if it's evidence, it's a lawsuit to be proven. So this is a lawsuit with allegations that has exhibit evidence, but nothing is proven. Okay? We must remember that. But this does give us a very strong indication that it's very likely that they were married secretly.
All right. Defendant Navarone told plaintiffs Cruz and Fialco that Priscilla entered into a secret marriage with his father, Marco Garibaldi, so she could still maintain her connection to Elvis and live off of his legacy by using the Presley name. I wish there was a way I could zoom in on this and make it bigger for you guys. Let's see if I can do that.
Okay, guys, so I want to read it as well. So it says, each of the plaintiffs may be referred to herein individually as plaintiff or collectively as the plaintiff. defendant Navarone told plaintiff Cruz and Fialco that Presley entered into a secret marriage his father, Marco Garibaldi, so she could still maintain her connection to Elvis and live off his legacy by using the Presley name. First amended complaint and demand for joy. Now remember, this is evidence in Bridget's lawsuit. Yeah, so it's very clear that Navarone has said things. This doesn't make it fact. It doesn't make it true. It just points us in that direction, that there's a good likelihood that they secretly married. But I must reiterate, this is not proof that they did it. I believe they did it. I want you to know, guys, I fully believe they got married. 100% I believe it. But this isn't proof. This isn't like legal proof. Okay? Let's have a look. All right, let's just keep going.
I don't know if that helped, if you can see it.
Actually, should we read some of the other stuff? In late 2022, after plaintiff Cruz and Fialco spent months arranging a new business for the investing hundreds of thousands of dollars into rebuilding Priscilla's career, she demanded that Cruz and Fialco effectively do the same for Navarone. Priscilla claimed that the defendant Navarone had no direction, mounting legal issues, and was constantly battling drug problems, making him erratic and abusive, and acted quite quickly and demanded. Defendant Navarone demanded the plaintiff Cruz and Fialco fire his manager, hire a new publicist, and get him press coverage because of his mother. Priscilla promised him that he would be famous. In fact, after Lisa Marie's son, Benjamin Q, died in July 2020, promised Navarone that he would be the king since he was now the only male singer in the family. In reality, Priscilla's love for Navarone has been, and I'm not going to say that word. Now, obviously, we know what that word is. I don't want to use that word. It's a bit, a bit too much for me. So let's read the top bit. Defendant Navarone Garcia, Priscilla Presley's only son, always wanted to be a star, resented his half-sister Lisa Marie Presley's fame, even despising Elvis. In fact, Priscilla always told him that he would be a star, even forming a production company, Navarone Productions, for him the same year that he was born, for Priscilla, and lived off her daughter Lisa Marie's, funneling money from her trust and using it to fund Navarone's lifestyle and drug addiction. So we went through this yesterday, didn't we, guys? Okay, let's keep going.
But that's the claim of that one. And if this is true, and I have every reason to believe it is, it changes everything.
I have to say, guys, this is a big if. But please know this. I believe it, but it is a big if. This is not actual evidence that they did secretly marry. We still haven't found a document, I don't think we have, that says, yes, they married secretly. There is not actual proof. Okay, guys?
Every single thing. Priscilla has claimed from the very beginning that she never wanted to remarry. She didn't remarry because no one could ever match up to Elvis. That's a lie. It's all a lie. Priscilla wanted to keep the Presley name. She wanted nothing to hinder her keeping that name. And she was with this guy for over 20-something years. This is jaw-dropping information.
So, yeah, I'm just reading a couple of comments. So, John Sims. Hi, John. Hope you're well. Couldn't birth and deaths and marriages find out they alleged marriage? His info would be here, says alleged. But weren't they married outside the country? Weren't they married in, you tell me, guys, were they married in Brazil? someone told me that they married twice. Once in, I think, Brazil, and another time, was it California? You tell me, guys. You tell me.
I have always suspected it, because let's talk a little bit about what was in Lisa's trust. And that was the red flag, the first red flag that I saw. Well, no, let's take that back. This may have been the first red flag that came out in the tabloid. Let's show you this one.
I mean, that does look a bit of a celebratory picture, doesn't it, guys?
Looks like they were getting married there, right? Right? Because the tabloids were reporting that Priscilla and Marco went to Brazil to announce their engagement to his parents. Well, that's...
Which I believe this. I believe, but it is not proof, but I believe it. Yeah?
another red flag. So there you go. The people that she didn't know who he was and all that kind of stuff, well, obviously she did. So here we go. This is Lisa's trust. Back to Lisa's trust. Article 5. Let me put this up on the screen so you guys can read it. Here it is.
Okay, so this is going to be interesting. I think Matthew will find this interesting. Let's keep going.
And let's see if I can make this bigger. There.
So I have to interrupt, guys, otherwise YouTube get funny. But during the lifetime of settler, the trustee may pay to apply for the benefit of any of the group consisting of the issue of settler, the spouse or settler, Navarone Anthony Garibaldi, the settler's brother and his issue, Priscilla B. Presley, the settler's mother and her issue, excluding settler, their respective spouse, excluding Marco Garibaldi, spouse of Priscilla B. Presley, as much of the net income and principal of the trust estate as the trustee in the trustee's discretion deems necessary for their ascertainable support, after taking into consideration, to the extent that the trustee deems advisable, their other income or resources outside of this trust known to the trustee and reasonably available for these purposes. Any net income not distributed shall be accumulated and added to principal.
we go.
So,
Okay, let me make this one bigger.
right.
Lisa's...
I'm going to read these, guys. I have to, because I have to interrupt these videos. Otherwise, like I keep saying, YouTube at the moment are on it with me doing reaction videos, saying that I have to speak more often. Okay? So the term spouse means that at time referred to, the individuals are married and living together, are not separated, and neither one has filed proceeding or petition for dissolution of marriage, divorce, or legal separation. If any of these conditions are not satisfied at the time referred to, the spouse shall be deemed to have predeceased the other. However, a spouse will still be considered a spouse if none of these conditions existed at the time of death or beneficiary. Okay? Then it says the term declaration means declaration of trust. Right.
trust defines what a spouse is. Married.
Right. So
Divorce. You have to be married. In order to file for a dissolution of marriage or to file for a divorce, you have to be married, legally married.
So I think, Matthew, you'll find this bit interesting. So obviously she's saying that because the term spouse has been used. Okay. So Matthew, do you want to comment on this part? Matthew, are you still there? Oh, thanks, Anna Maria. How are you? All right?
Loophole right there. Legally married. She married him. She married him. And she's been.
But guys, I've done some research and this still isn't actual proof of marriage. It's very likely, I believe it, but we don't have 100% proof. Okay.
Living off of this lie now for centuries. Centuries. I'm the only one Elvis ever married. He was the only one for me. No one could ever.
So Matthew says, if neither Priscilla or Marco signed it, it is irrelevant. I don't know. Yes, I don't know the answer to that, Matthew. I don't know the answer.
Match up to Elvis. I want to be buried next to Elvis because he was the love of my life. Bull crap. You married Marco. According
I think she did. I think 100% she did.
to your son, Navarone, you entered into a secret marriage with him. And then you proceeded to lie to everybody about.
So, yeah, so I'm with Sergeant. We haven't conclusively proved that they married. Yeah. We all think it. We've thought it for years, haven't we? Yeah. Many of you have thought it for years. I've known it for about 15 months. Yeah. So this is not conclusive proof. It just makes it very likely. Yeah.
About it. Everyone. Why? To fund your own pockets, to make you look more relevant to Elvis because you have no relevance without him? Come on, Priscilla. We're so sick of the lies. We're so sick of it.
Look, Jane, do you want me to sing a Donny Osmond song? And they called it Puppy Love.
You said that Navarone was at
I love Donny Osmond as well. He still looks great.
the hospital with you. Well, we debunked that earlier in the week. At the hospital with you when Lisa passed away? No, he wasn't. He didn't want to be there. So you just keep lying. I remember.
Oh, I love David Cassidy. Do you know what? I grew up in the 70s, right? And I had waitresses that would look after me. And they were obsessed with David Cassidy. David Cassidy and the Bay City Rollers.
Amy and I were talking on our last show, and I said, it makes you wonder what else she's lied about. Well, there it is right here. In the court filing, summary of the case and factual allegations. Priscilla entered into a secret marriage with his father.
But, we have to be honest. This is Navarone saying it to Bridget. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So it's not evidence. It's not evidence. We believe it, but it ain't evidence.
There you have it. My gosh. This is unbelievable.
I love this bit. I love when Rhonda gets all emotional and like, oh my God, enough is enough. This isn't fair. I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it.
The problem is here that I see, as I see it, is that in California, they have what they call a private marriage. So they do not have to disclose the marriage to anyone. Okay. And divorce documents, according to California law, may be sealed. It takes some doing, but it can be done.
It's funny because someone commented today asking, did they get divorced? Someone said that. One of you guys said, did they get divorced? Was it Cheryl? I can't remember. One of you guys said it.
And Priscilla has always, found a way to get things handled. My guess is they divorced and she had the documents sealed. We can't find proof that they got married. If they got married in Brazil, which I kind of feel like they may have, according to some of those pictures and things that we saw. Like, I'm going to put this one back up there.
Like she just said, it's not, we can't fully prove it. We can't fully prove it. Obviously it's speculation on the divorce, speculation on what Rhonda is now saying is speculation. Right, guys, I'm going to have to speed this up a bit because I don't have long. But we believe it. Come on. Rhonda, we're with you. We're with you, Rhonda. We believe it. Let's just try and get, if I can get it a bit faster. Hang on. Let's try that. I've only got about 10 minutes left, so I want to just speed it up.
According to that one, it looks like they're toasting something. I might be wrong. I might be wrong on this being a wedding photo, but it certainly looks like it to me. But that's neither here nor there if it is a wedding photo or not a wedding photo. What?
Rhonda, sorry that I've speeded you up. I'm really sorry, but I literally only have 10 minutes left.
Really matters is that Navarone told Bridget Cruz and Kevin Fialco that my mom was married to my dad.
But remember what Rhonda is saying, that Navarone told them. That isn't evidence. We believe it. We believe it, don't we? But it isn't evidence. We still haven't conclusively proved that they married with documents, with evidence. We're trying to. We're all leaning in that direction. That I've found some really good press clips. I posted them on our Defending Elvis Facebook page that makes it look like they got married. Yeah? Have you seen the press clips, guys? Go and have a look, okay? But we still haven't proved it 100%, even though we as Elvis fans, we fully believe it. We fully believe Rhonda.
Let that sink in, people. My mom was married to my dad in a secret marriage. I know I've said it over and over and over. I had to get this video out first thing this morning. I wanted you guys to know about this. I want it spread far and wide. Please share this video far and wide. This is an allegation. This is in the summary of the case and factual allegations in the lawsuit that has been filed by Bridget Cruz and Kevin Fialco against Navarone. And this is major. I mean, it was filed in the Superior Court of the State of California, County of Los Angeles. First amended complaint, and it's right here. And I should have made.
Yeah, so we need to be careful. Yeah, yes, this has been filed. Yes, this is an amendment of the lawsuit with Bridget Cruz. Yeah, and Kevin Fialco v. Priscilla. But this isn't evidence. This isn't factual. This is evidence. Alleged. This is an alleged thing. Yes, Bridget has said she has evidence to prove it. Bridget has always told me she can prove everything she says, but it is just part of a lawsuit. We have to remember that. The fact that it's part of a lawsuit doesn't make it fact. We believe it. We believe that Priscilla secretly married Marco Garibaldi. Definitely. All this rubbish that Elvis is the love of my life from Priscilla, it's rubbish, isn't it? We know that when Priscilla says Elvis is the love of my life, it's a complete joke. The whole thing is a scam, don't we? Priscilla has fooled the public for 50 years and she's got away with it. We see through it. Yeah, so everything I say is for entertainment purposes, not a fact, just opinion sharing discussion YouTube channel. Nothing I say is fact. But the truth is, this is a con. This is a rip-off. This is a scam. I don't believe a word of it. This is history being rewritten. What definitely 100% I believe Marco and Priscilla secretly married. 100% I fully believe it, but we have not proved it. We have not proved it.
A copy of that so you could all see it. But yeah, it's been filed. It has case number and everything on it. So I don't know if the documents are up yet, if they have been posted in LA County. But like I said, I have a source and they got the documents for me. So I know they've been linked to various places, but it's in the document. Biggest day.
Now, please remember, guys, I'm on Bridget Cruz's side. Yeah, I'm honest. I want her to win. No matter what everyone's feelings are, I like Bridget. I want her to win. I hope she wins out over Priscilla. I really do. Yeah?
What are we going to do with that, y'all? Please, Elvis Presley Enterprises, do something. Riley, do something, please. Stand up and stop this madness. You know, I'm really tired of the lies and the fairy tale, and it's not right. It's not fair to Elvis, and it's not fair to Lisa Marie.
So, guys, I want to comment on this. Yeah. So, I think it was Elaine. Elaine sent me a video of the room that is dedicated to Priscilla saving Graceland, Priscilla preventing it being sold, that it was Priscilla and Jack Sodden's idea to do the Living Museum. It's bullshit. None of it is true. In my opinion, no way did Priscilla prevent Graceland's from being sold. In fact, I want to see proof. Priscilla, if you ever watch my show, prove to me that you prevented Graceland's being broken up and sold off, because I have never seen proof. I have seen you say it in different interviews many, many, many times. Oh, yes, the banks said to me they're going to break it up and sell it off, but it has never been proved. Yes, you keep repeating it. Yes, the world have been fooled and go along with it and believe it, but it has never been proved. And the other thing is this. Prove to me, Priscilla Presley, I'm saying this to you. Prove to me that you are the person that thought the idea up of the Living Museum. Hi, Karen, thank you. Karen, thank you. Prove to me, Priscilla Presley, I'm talking to you directly. Prove to me that you are the reason that the Living Museum, the idea was thought up, because we have proved many times that the idea of the Living Museum was thought up years before you came along, years before you became trustee, co-trustee. Obviously, Vernon made you co-trustee. So and this is what I think Rhonda is saying. So Elaine, when she sent me a video of the Priscilla room, there's a Priscilla room where she says, oh yeah, you know, the banks told me to sell and I didn't. That will not happen. That will not happen. This is what Priscilla says, yeah? And then she goes on to boast about her and Jack Sodden, who was Morgan Maxfield's assistant, how it was their, you know, how they created the Living Museum. What I say this to Gracelands, people are visiting. This is quite a serious point. People are visiting Gracelands, the Living Museum. Gracelands are pushing the idea that Priscilla thought up the idea of the museum, that Priscilla prevented Gracelands from being broken up and sold off. I say this to Gracelands, that where is the proof that that actually did happen? Now, everything I've just said is for entertainment purposes, not a fact. I'm not trying to fall out with Graceland. I'm not trying to fall out with Joel Weishankar or the management team or Elvis Presley Enterprises. What I'm trying to say is the fans, the Elvis fans are concerned. The Elvis fans are like, why is Graceland and Elvis Presley Enterprises pushing the romance of Elvis and Priscilla? Now remember, Elvis and Priscilla divorced 4 years before Elvis died. Priscilla has had many other lovers. So why is the romance between Priscilla and Elvis mainstream? You get it, guys? This is the problem with Gracelands, yeah? There is a responsibility to the truth. I'm saying this to Gracelands. There is a responsibility to the truth, yeah? And the truth is, it's fake news. The truth about the saving of Gracelands, that Priscilla saved it, it's fake news. Allegedly, just an opinion, that Priscilla saved, that Priscilla thought up the idea of the Living Museum. It's fake news, yeah? So we know, we've proved that they didn't, that it was thought up way before, yeah? The other thing is this, that Priscilla and Elvis had this beautiful romance that was perfect until Elvis was unfaithful and took drugs. It's fake news. So what I'm saying to Gracelands is this, and Elvis Presley Enterprises, yeah, Joe Weishenker and the team. Why is the romance being pushed as this beautiful romance when it wasn't? Why? We know that Priscilla was unfaithful at least twice. We know she was unfaithful with Steve Peck, the dance instructor. Allegedly, she calls him Mark in this book on page 262. Okay? We know that she secretly was seeing Mike Stone, the karate champion, for a year, around 71, 72. We know it. She's admitted it. All right? So why is the romance between Elvis and Priscilla being discussed and promoted at Gracelands, at Elvis Presley Enterprises, as if it was a fairy tale romance? Why? And this is what Rhonda is saying. Gracelands, EPE, Joel Weishenker, Jack Sodden, all the people involved here. There was not a special fairy tale romance. Elvis, after the divorce, was with Linda Thompson for 3 to 4 years, yeah? And then was with Ginger Alden. Obviously, me and Ginger Alden speak to each other, yeah? Was with Ginger Alden for the last 8-9 months of his life, yeah? So I'm saying to you, Gracelands, why are you discussing this? I'm speaking directly to Gracelands, directly to Joel Weishenker and his management team, because there's more than one manager, right? Why is the Living Museum being discussed as if Priscilla and Elvis were the only romance? That the marriage of Priscilla and Elvis was everything? That it was a fairy tale? That they had a very romantic beginning, and the marriage stayed beautiful and romantic. Then Lisa Marie came along, this perfect family, you know, Elvis, Priscilla, Lisa Marie. They bought a home together. They had a life together. Yeah? You get it? But it's not even true. This is the thing. It's not even true. They didn't have a perfect romance. When Lisa Marie came along, Priscilla was unfaithful. You get it? Within a year of the marriage, within months of Lisa Marie being born. Then the marriage completely goes wrong, and then both being unfaithful. Elvis is being unfaithful. Priscilla is being unfaithful. This is fact. This is fact. Priscilla has admitted it. Priscilla has admitted 2 times when she was unfaithful. Yeah? And then it gets much more complicated when you bring up the divorce. The first divorce, the updated divorce settlement, and then in 1977, months before Elvis dies, Priscilla has put a massive debt on Gracelands. Could you imagine how that made Elvis feel? And part of Bridget Cruz's lawsuit says that one, Priscilla placed the lien, the debt on Gracelands, the deed of trust, yeah? That this emotionally seriously affected Elvis to the point where it could have been part of the reason he had a heart attack. You get it? But Priscilla now goes on to say, Elvis was the love of my life. I still love him. I want to be buried in the meditation garden. It doesn't make sense. And this is what Rhonda is getting at, I think. It's like, Gracelands, wake up. Elvis Presley Enterprises, wake up. Enough is enough. The fans are fed up. The fans are fed up. The fans want the truth out there. They want the real, what really happened. And people like Linda Thompson and Ginger Alden should be acknowledged as other girlfriends that Elvis had. And there's a few others, yeah? Why do Gracelands go along with the storyline that the only romance that Elvis ever had was Priscilla? Priscilla onwards. Priscilla onwards. We all know that Elvis deeply loved Anita Wood. We all know. But this storyline, this fake fairy tale that Elvis met Priscilla, and then that was the only romance that mattered. Then they had beautiful Lisa Marie, and then Elvis died, and that Priscilla has saved Gracelands. Priscilla is the reason Elvis is remembered. Come on. Priscilla is not the reason Elvis is remembered. Not the reason. Elvis is remembered because of Elvis and the fans. So Gracelands, wake up. Elvis is remembered because of Elvis and what he did to the world. his talent, his personality, his Christian beliefs, his body of work, his movies, his songs. That is why Elvis is remembered by the fans. By the fans. When is Gracelands going to listen to the people? Gracelands need to listen to the Elvis fans. And that is the point that Rhonda is making.
For something like this to just go on for years and years and years and years, it changes things. And I had a subscriber and that left a comment on the last show that we did, basically saying that, you know, it's not any of your business what they do or whatever. Okay, well, maybe it's not. Maybe we shouldn't be emotional over this. Maybe we shouldn't be so, according to them, so invested. But I am invested and I am emotional over it.
Come on. I'm completely with Rhonda on this. We love Elvis. When are people going to wake up to this? We love Elvis. We, the fans, love Elvis. We love Lisa Marie. When are people going to get it? We are protective over Riley, Finley and Harper. You know, Riley has made some mistakes, but we are protective over Elvis's grandchild, over Lisa's children. We love them, genuinely. Donna Presley, she loves her cousin Elvis. She loves the Presleys. She loves Graceland, the home. She loves Circle G Ranch. That is why we do it. Guys, I got to go. My wife's just turned up. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you so much, Rhonda. Thank you so much for your show. Rhonda, we fully agree with you. They secretly married. They secretly married. We defend Elvis and the Presleys and the bloodline because we love, as fans, we love them. And so does Donna Presley. Oh, thank you, Anna. Anna's just bought me a coffee. Thank you, Anna. Do you understand, guys? Gracelands, it's time to wake up. The fans are calling out to you to do the right thing for Elvis, for Lisa Marie. They have been so unfairly portrayed for too long. And people like Rhonda are shouting from the rooftops, enough is enough. Gracelands, do the right thing. Joel Weinschenker, do the right thing. Elvis Presley Enterprises, do the right thing. Enough is enough. The truth needs to come out. Stop ass-kissing Priscilla's fake fairy tale. I repeat, stop ass-kissing the fake fairy tale. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. So I'd have to end it with a disclaimer. Everything I say is for entertainment purposes, not a fact, just an opinion sharing discussion YouTube channel. Nothing I say is fact. Guys, my wife's going to tell me off. So I'm going to sing you a song. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.